Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna showcase some more ABX, and the new character we took, Dr. Octopus, is a really good tag-wise character for using 2 days of ABL, but also on Combat Villain Day of ABX, and Combat Villain Day is used 2 times per 14 days, and also, if the character is really good, you can use him in the no restrictions day. But at the moment I'm gonna show you my experience from the characters I have that moment. I have Namor level 80. Lucky me, I don't tier for him, and I can compare Namor with Doc Ock. Both Namor got a City of Judgment and Doc Ock got a City of Rage, and in the same time we can have, as the best character, for my account, tier 4 Carnage, so you can see and compare the difference. Also, I'm utilizing Dr. Octopus with a PROC obelisk, with a damage PROC obelisk on ABX and with a mini rage on ABX. So we're gonna see 3 rounds of Dr. Octopus and compare these 3 rounds with the same runs I did with Namor and Carnage, and I was using exactly the same team, Abomination as lead, Taskmaster as support, and only for Carnage I used Miles Morales because his leadership it's better for Carnage and symbiote types, for Carnage basically. So yeah, let's go through the build of the characters, and before we go through that, basically, don't forget to smash the like button, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you have hit the notification bell so you can get all the sorts, community posts, votes, poll I'm doing, and you can participate and win crystals or whatever I'm asking you to do there. Also, there is a quiz yesterday, you can go there and get some items I'm dropping and some questions I'm dropping during the video and in the comment, and you can answer there and win some crystals. So yes, let's go through the builds, and let's start with the guy we have at the moment. The final build is this one. It's the CTP of Raid build that I end up having, and I'm missing basically a bit of critical damage. That, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I have 0 Odin's Blessing, and I'm going to compare him with Namor, who has a lot of Odin's Blessing basically, but Namor is running, he's under Captain Critical Rate, but through his buffs he's capping, and in the same time he's rocking a City of Judgment, a normal one, so no big deal. I have his artifact 3-star from the one side, from the other side it's his artifact. And for Carnage I have also Odin's Blessing here, and he got his own artifact and City of Rage. Not like it really matters, but yeah, City of Rage is a City of Rage, and artifact is an artifact. Is not giving any PvE stats, that's what I want to tell. So yes, let's start with the proccing obelisk. Let me show you the build I had on my Dr. Octopus when I tried this run, and the build was looking yeah, oh, I spoiled it for you there. I hope you didn't notice, but yes, the build here for my character looks like that. As you can see, it's a proccing obelisk. It's 200 proc. Okay, I'm showcasing it again later on. Nodin's Blessing. The stats are bad, and the proccing obelisk was look like this. Yes, this is the obelisk. Critical damage and the proc. So yes, let's see what rotation I'm going to use with obelisk or without the obelisk, and after that let's go into the gameplay. Actually, on the skill preview, the game is suggesting you the rotation I'm going to do, and it's pretty much something like 5, cancel 3, delay cancel 4. Or if you have your tier 3 ready, your awaken skill ready, you're doing something like 5, 3, cancel 6. So you're doing 5 delay cancel into 3 and into 6. 5 delay cancel, 3 delay cancel, 6. But also, in my opinion, you should stack a 4th skill before the tier 3, the awakened skill, because the 4th skill got also 100% proc. So you want to do 5, cancel 3, cancel 4. All the times when you do your normal rotation, you're doing a bit delay here, a bit delay here. You want to get the buffs from both and do the proc on the 4th skill. And in the same time, if you can push it inside the rotation, you know, it's harder with a normal obelisk because the 4th skill starts doing damage and starts doing hit. So in my opinion, for just an obelisk, 5 delay cancel, 3 delay cancel, 6, it's the best case scenario. And after, if you have the mini raids or the raids, you can delay more the skills and you can slap the 4th skill before the 6th skill. So yeah, let's go. Here I'm using the team up I told you. Abomination, lead, Taskmaster, support Taskmaster, also got a CTP of Insight there, so that's why you're gonna see 2 custom gear enabled, one is here and one is now. So my proc was on time. The point here is to let your awaken skill place until the end on the very first rotation, and in the next rotation you're letting your 4th skill place until the end. When you have your tier 4 rotation, you know, you want to slap 2 and 1st skill in between the skills all the time to charge your tier 4 faster. But for the tier 3 rotation and as level 80, tier 3 awaken doesn't really matter. But as you can see here, I'm trying to bump some my damage, you know, with an obelisk. It's really hard, you know, you're afraid to not lose your proc inside with your 2nd or with your 1st skill. That's why I'm not using them that much. After, with the mini raids and with the raids, you're gonna see that I'm utilizing the 1st and the 2nd skill way more. I'm spamming them. You want to spam these 2 skills way more than you think. Because that provides you extra hits and extra damage into the ABX score, and that's something you want to end up doing all the time, you know. You want to get the maximum out of your procs, out of your CTP of raids, out of your mini raids. As you have the raids proc on or your mini raids proc on, you want to slap 2nd and 1st skill more and more and do more damage to beast. Here, as you can see, my 4th skill, find the target.
Πω, τώρα θα έχει πολύ βλάκα να ξεχάσω τον ήχο στα βιντεά και θα ακούγεται το 3 κατολίτσες με γελίκησε. Θα είναι πολύ funny moment.
So yes, the run wasn't like perfect run, but you know that my gameplay is no way perfect, no way home, but no way to perfect, not close to perfect. But yes, I'm giving my best here to proc with a beast jumping around. It's kind of annoying, you know. And let's see here what in the end. Yes, I did cancel the roar. 8 million already. Basically, it's not already, it's only 25 seconds left, so you can guess.
Κατάλαβα το
9
λογοπαίγνιο.
million or big boy
Παρελάσεις, καλά ρούχα, να βαράνε βήμα. Κάτσε βρε παιδί μου να παίξω που σου λέω εδώ, τώρα γράφω, θα το σβήσω μετά και θα ξαναγράψω.
If I was doing even better rotations and DPS, 8.7 I guess would be the case, but here is something close to 8.5 basically. 8.5 with a broken obelisk, it's really awesome in my opinion. And yes, let's go into the mini raids and see how much value got these new obelisks into our game for free to plays. In this run, I'm letting my 5th skill and my 3rd skill place a bit more, and I'm trying to push my 4th skill inside the rotation on the 5 cancel, 3 cancel, 4 cancel 6 instead of 5 cancel, 3 cancel 4, 5 cancel, 3 cancel 6. So yes, you can see there I'm taking advantage of the 1st and the 2nd skill way more. I'm pressing them over and over, and the point here is for all 5 seconds do your maximum damage. You have the proc for 5 seconds, so in 5 seconds you want to push as many hits as you can pull out, you know. Here is the 5 seconds proc, so I am inside all of my awaken skill. All the 5 seconds I was into my awaken skill, so yeah. And here we're starting again. Okay, here you can see in the first roar I have done more than 3 million, and that's really important. To if you see the time tags previously, I was kind of lower, so you can see here with the damage I did on my first rotation, where I feel like it was the best, you know, in the first phase of the ABX until the first roar. I feel like I had the best rotation with him, but still here I'm slapping first, I'm slapping seconds, I'm trying to push him as more as I can. 5.9. Yeah, to be honest guys, the proccing obelisk against the mini raids doesn't seems to have huge difference in my opinion, you know. If you can manage to proc every single time, the mini raids, even for characters with weird rotation or not, the 75% maximum you could get out of it of a permanent buff, it's like like an extra leadership for every 5 seconds. That's really cool, but in the same time, if you proc proper, you can have great results also. Here you can see I'm really close, I'm like in 8 million before the first roar. Previously I was like 8 exactly in the roar, so here I'm 8.1. It's not huge difference, but still feels like, you know, it feels like I have done more damage. Here previously I end up 8.47, so let's see how better my score could look like. 8.4 already. Here I have only 15 seconds left, but I have one awaken skill ready to go, and I'm waiting my combo there to go. And yeah, I did slap a 4th skill there. In the end I say, you know what, perhaps, maybe, no. 871 with a mini raids instead of just an obelisk. So yeah, feels better. Perhaps previously I lost some gameplay, perhaps now I lost some gameplay. It is what it is, you know. I'm the same person, I'm playing the same runs. I'm not that good on everything in the game, but yes, that's the results. Not big difference, but it's a difference, you know. If I was playing better, I could pull out 9 million with that thing, but with the proccing obelisk, I'm not feel like I could push into 9 million at all. So yes, let's go to see now what I'm doing usually with my Carnage. Basically, before that, you know, I need to show you the build I had with the mini proc, with the mini raids, what was look like my gears. So you can see here, okay, let's go slow. You can see my stats with the mini raids. I was missing 6% dodge, so the buff I was getting was like 69%, basically 65%, but yes, I'm showing you the stats so you can know. And the obelisk I was using is this one. It's a really nice one, you know, critical damage, critical rate, and 0.9. I could get 1%, but 0.9 is also good. And as you can see, I have the amount of dodge, 0.9 of my dodge. My dodge was close to 70%, as you saw previously. So I was getting almost the maximum buff, but I wasn't able to be, you know, 75% and not mess with the build totally. So yes, let's go into my Carnage. Basically, let's go into Namor and after Carnage. As I saw you, my Namor got the second best CDP for him, which is CDP of Judgment. It's a normal Judgment. It's not like I have put a lot of love on him. I had some Odin's Blessing from his first uniform, but after that I never unequipped them because I was feeling that he's going to get tier 4 and stuff, and I let the Odin's Blessing on him from the events, you know. I didn't unequip them. But as you can see here, even with a Judgment, he feels like really solid. His rotation, it's you know, something that you already know. It's like something like 4 cancel, 5 delay cancel, 3 let the 3 play until the end. And if you have your tier 3, you're doing it, you're letting him you know, put the spear into the ground, and after he put the spear into the ground, you're canceling your tier 3 again into the same rotation. 4 cancel, 5 delay cancel into 3. The fifth skill, you delay cancel until you see the whale pops out, and if you see the whale pops out, everything is cool. You get the maximum out of the skill. Here, as you can see, as he's doing this slam in the ground, you're letting your third skill place until you see this wave drops. But yes, this video is not about Namor. Let's see how much damage I did. Oh, sorry, I supposed to had paused the video also, but I just paused. I was trying to find out how much damage I was doing with Namor. Sorry for that, but yes, the point is here. I end up doing in the end of the run 9.2, 9.3, I guess. Yeah, 9.3 almost. With the Judgment Namor, you know, 9.3. So 8.7 with my Doc Ock, where I just start playing with him, you know, and with Namor I did 9.2. So it's really close. So yes, let's go into my Carnage run to see the absolute best I can do in my account. With Carnage, the problem is that the character model is built it to accelerate damage when he's taking damage. So you want to use your third skill, stay inside fires or something in a World Boss Legend, and after accumulate the damage with with the other skills. Do the third skill, get the accumulation buff, and excel this into your fifth skill or your tier 3 or your fourth skill. All three damage are really cool to be inside a rage proc. But yes, he's not really good for ABX and A-Build because the reason is that he's not getting any damage from Beast and from Surtur. So yes, the point is to see the end of this video again. Let's go and see. So at the end of the fight, I end up doing something close to 10 million, I think. But yes, let's figure out here. Yeah, it's exactly 10 million. So I'm pulling out 10 million with my Carnage, and in the same time 8.7 with mini raids Doc Ock level 80. So now let's see what Doc Ock with the raids is able to pull out damage wise. My Doc Ock is not that good build, as you already saw. There's no Odin's Blessing. He is the most other build character of all these three, and also he's level 80 instead of level of tier 4 as Carnage is. The only fair thing here to compare is with Namor, because Namor is like a level 80 also and got normal CDP of Judgment. And also Carnage got normal rates, but Carnage, yeah, got the advantage of tier 4. And you can see here, I'm delaying all of my skills way more. I'm letting all the skills play. I'm trying to pull out the 4th skill before the 6th skill, but if I see that I'm gonna mess it up, I'm going straight for the tier 3, the Awaken skill. Here he's jumping into the middle, so I have to wait, use my 5th skill, and go into the rotation again. Sorry for that, I almost get choked, but yeah, I'm fine now. And yes, let's see here. 5, cancel 3, cancel 4 into the Awaken skill, as I told you. And you can see the damage is ramping up really fast. I'm dropping always the 2nd and the 1st skill there for some extra hits. And I'm in the middle of the fight and I've done 6.5, which is really nice. Previously it was way less with the mini raids and with the proccing obelisk, you know. I was like, okay, Doc Ock, bro. But now you can see the damage is really juicy. And for me, you know, it's something I really need an answer, because I really use Carnage for PvP and PvE, and raids is not really good for PvP. So I'm thinking to unequip raids from Carnage and focus on having level 80 Doc Ock or Namor and build them even more. So I'm not sure which one of these two I need to focus. And also I have Moon Knight for ABL, and I'm thinking not push tier 4 Dr. Octopus, because I already have for one day Moon Knight, which is tier 4, and for the other day I have Carnage, which is tier 4, but it's a bad tier 4 for ABL and ABX. And in the same time, I'm thinking for Namor. Namor can be used for ABX or ABL also, but he can't use for the day that you can use Doc Ock. With Doc Ock, I can out DPS probably Moon Knight and Carnage. With Namor, I'm going to out DPS only Namor. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to build another combat villain, you know. We have already 4. There is in this game of tier 4 and tier 3 combat villains, you have to consider. Of course, Hulk is kind of focused on PvP, but he is good also, and I have already built 2 combat villains tier 4s, which is Carnage and Hulk, so I'm thinking, you know, I don't feel like I want to do another one like Doc Ock or Namor. So as you can see here, I pulled out 9.3 without even audience blessing, with a basic build of a CTP of Rage, which is really nice in my opinion. If you focus more on the gameplay, if you focus more on the audience blessing, you can pull out really good scores with him. And I have already seen from videos of others, you know, like Doc Ock is the top character for ABL both days and ABX in the same time. So yes, that was it guys. I just want to show you some gameplay of the new character Dr. Octopus, and in the same time compare him with the very best characters I have in the same category of ABX. In my opinion, he totally worth. If you don't have any other combat villain, he gonna pull out the most content for PvE. He got the durability tag also, which is really important, and this is the, you know, something I'm going to do into another video. This durability tag is something got he, Namor and Hulk, and there is a stage for World Boss Legend that it's really hard, and I'm pulling it out with my Hulk. I haven't tested my Dr. Octopus, but I'm looking forward to test it and showcase to you the results of if he's able to do it at all or not, you know, and how close he is compared to Namor with a judgment. So yeah, that was it. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.